The first mistake the galaxy made was assuming humans didn't read the fine print. The second was assuming they'd politely respect the terms of surrender. The third was thinking a single human ship, drifting on the edge of the Zalari Nebula, was easy prey for a 1,000-ship coalition fleet. The coalition's flagship opened comms, voice smug enough to fog glass. "Human vessel Resolute, you are surrounded. Outnumbered 1,000 to 1. Power down, and perhaps we'll let you live as a cultural exhibit." Captain Elias Mercer smiled. Not the warm smile of a diplomat. This was 90% charm, 10% hazard warning. He leaned back, swirling his mug of tea. Actual tea. Because if you're facing 1,000 warships, you may as well do it with proper manners. "Oh, splendid," Mercer said, silky as glass. 1 against 1,000. You've made me feel legendary before I've even fired a shot. Tell me, did you all carpool, or is this just galactic scale overcompensation? The alien commander's mandibles clicked. "Your mockery will not save you, human. This fleet represents 12 species united. We have weapons that can slice moons in half." Mercer stirred his tea. And yet you're still talking instead of demonstrating. Interesting. Behind him, Resolute's crew stayed calm. They'd learned long ago, when their captain spoke in that friendly, almost bored tone, someone was about to regret life choices. The alien fleet moved into formation, blotting out starlight. Warships like fangs, like cathedrals, like gods of steel, each one trained on a single human craft. Mercer set down his tea, stood, and clasped his hands behind his back. "Gentle beings, I know the numbers game. 1 ship against 1,000 sounds unfair. But you've misunderstood who the unfairness applies to." He gave a polite nod. "It's not me." The first volley came, a sunrise of plasma. 1,000 beams hotter than a star converged on the Resolute. For a heartbeat, the human ship vanished behind annihilation. Then it simply stepped aside. Not warped, not cloaked, not shielded. Just wasn't there anymore. On coalition bridges, officers cursed, recalibrated sensors, shouted over each other. Mercer's voice returned, calm as afternoon tea. "Ah, sorry. Should have mentioned. Our ship doesn't quite agree with physics. When the universe told us FTL was impossible, we said, duly noted. Then ignored it." The second volley hit. This time, Resolute didn't dodge. It absorbed. The barrage melted into the hull, disappearing like water down a drain. The surface shimmered, rippling like black oil. "What is it doing?" screamed an alien commander. Mercer smiled a smile sharp enough to cut steel. "Recycling. Waste not, want not. You've just given us enough juice to power our ovens for a century. And I can finally bake bread without rationing yeast." One of the younger alien captains shouted, "This is impossible. 1 ship cannot withstand us." Mercer tilted his head. "Correct. 1 ordinary ship couldn't. But humanity has never really specialized in ordinary, has it?" The Resolute unfolded. No, unwound. Its geometry bent in ways eyes weren't built for. Its silhouette became larger than logic, bristling with weapons or shadows, or nightmares. Even its outline triggered prey instincts across the fleet. Mercer's smile widened. "Now then, shall we play?" The lesson was swift. 1 frigate blinked out of reality. No wreckage, just erased. Another fired missiles that pirouetted mid-flight and slammed back into its own hull. A third found its crew sobbing uncontrollably, begging unseen eyes in the dark for mercy. "Curious thing about humans," Mercer said, conversational as a lecture hall. We don't start wars. Too costly. Too messy. But if someone insists on bringing the fight to us, we adapt. Predators honed us. Disasters tempered us. History carved us into strategists. And desperation. A battleship tore apart like paper, ripped by invisible claws. Desperation made us ruthless. The coalition line fractured. Shouts filled the channels. Retreat. Form up. It's sorcery. Shut down sensors. It's watching through them. Mercer sipped his tea, still not a drop spilled. Do forgive me if this feels patronizing, but you should have thought it through. 1 ship against 1,000? That only sounds brave if you're the 1,000. And then he gave the order. Resolute released the stored energy in a single ripple, an expanding bubble of rewritten physics. Coalition ships froze mid-flight. Engines silenced. Weapons died. Some hung lifeless. Some cracked open like eggshells. 1,000 ships reduced to drifting wreckage, floating in reverent silence. Across the galaxy, spies, black market relays, and hidden observers recorded everything. They saw the day a lone human ship faced 1,000, and prevailed. Mercer leaned back, finishing his tea at last. Well, that was invigorating. Shall we head home? But before his crew could respond, a signal pulsed across every frequency. Not coalition. Not local. Older. Colder. A voice spoke, ancient and vast. Human. We have watched. You are acceptable. Prepare yourselves. The real war begins. For the first time, Mercer didn't smile. He grinned. Because humanity had just been invited.